that on, and let's turn that on. Here we go.
And start the music.
On. Oh, show Reese that fucking Heroes trailer I showed you.
Oh, I'll send it. Yeah. A new Heroes game, apparently. Here's a Might and Magic game.
Yeah.
Oh, of Might and Magic.
Of Might and Magic, yes. looks very
They're
good.
not calling it Might and Magic : Heroes, which I respect. Now it's
Yeah, exactly.
It's just Heroes : Might and Magic.
And apparently it takes place in the original universe.
Oh, does it?
Exciting.
Yeah. Know the audience. Welcome to our Heroes of Might and Magic podcast. Hello everyone,
That's right.
Eric Watson here, feeling writer, player of games, writer of boards, recorder of videos, and tabletop role-playing aficionado. Welcome to session 42. Eric did not switch the number prompter on that, but it is 42. Of our weekly live streamed Dungeons & Dragons 5th Edition online role-playing adventures. I'm joined as always by my wonderful friends. Chris playing Gottwald, the Minotaur Rune Knight Fighter.
Hello.
She waving us away. Heather playing Sara, the Lizard Folk School of Necromancy Wizard.
Fuck you, you motherfucking fly. I killed your ass.
Reese playing
boy.
Toby has so many flies. Reese playing Toro, the Kenku Fathomless Warlock / Fighter.
I just have mosquitoes.
Mm.
I killed one last night on my arm. That's great.
And Raymond joining us soon, playing Mac, the Total Drake Warden Ranger / Rogue. We stream our sessions live on YouTube every Friday. Watch more D&D videos, reviews, and Let's Plays on the channel. Read weekly session recaps at roguewatson.com and watch my behind-the-scenes No Players Loud live series, Crafting the Deep. Every Monday and Thursday, head on over to our live post-session discussion chat from the deep after our show tonight. You can also listen to all of these live D&D shows. The Rogue Watson podcast, available wherever you get your podcasts. You can join our official Discord server with invite link in the description below. If you would like to support the channel, please check out patreon.com/RogueWatson. Patrons get exclusive access to private videos, custom 5e content, and participate in monthly DM roundtables and private patron D&D games. Shouts to new patron this week, Shit Owl. For our campaign, we use Roll20.net. You know, it could be She Towel. Technically, it's all one word.
Is it spelled?
It's all one word. So I assumed
It's a
Shit
shit
Owl,
dynasty
but it could be
situation.
She Towel. Shit, no, it couldn't be Towel. It doesn't have the E. Never mind. For our campaign, we Roll20.net video chat. We use Discord.
Now you need to spell it for the rest of the time.
Workshop it later.
Oh,
It's
is it-
Howell.
With an apostrophe on there.
Yeah.
To
Music
eat.
is by Kevin McLeod, and amazing original character art was done by Jimmy McClure. Previously on Call from the Deep, the party reunited under a magic fog cloud in an underground river. Mac and the Storm Maiden were unable to quietly escape nor negotiate with the rest of the zoo crew, and a huge fight broke out. Sarver's devastating AoE spells annihilated most of the enemy pirates, including downing Mac, forcing Toril to revive him. Weakened by the Wraith Commander battle earlier and enraged by the death of her crew, the Sword Maiden fought back, but was gradually overwhelmed by the combined might of the party. Mac ultimately fired on her as well, missing every shot, perhaps purposefully? With one of Tentrix's pirate lords defeated, the party helped themselves to a huge haul of loot, including the recent items she had looted from Iron Hand's tomb. They also retrieved a magical compass that didn't point north. It pointed southeast toward the Nalanther Isles, where the party knows is the area of Tentrix's base. Flush with magical loot, the party left Iron Hand Cairn and traveled to the other noteworthy location provided by Captain Callus, Narino. The location is in the middle of the sea. Borges informed them that Narino was once an ancient human city that sunk beneath the sea and became inhabited by merfolk, though it's been years since he last visited. Mac and Toril offered to scout ahead, descending hundreds of feet before seeing the ruins of a city. The only intact building appeared to be a large domed temple, but swimming around nearby was a giant shark. Though stealthy at first, Mac decided to cast Speak with Animals and engage the shark, noticing it wore the reins and harnesses of a trained Sahuagin mount. The shark was agitated about smelling blood nearby. He confirmed that his master, Captain Dirge, and his crew went inside the building but hadn't yet come out. Mac and Toril promised to bring the shark some food as they swam inside. That's where we find ourselves. So the party is technically split up right now.
Sure seems like Mac should be here for
Sure
this
seems
next
like Mac should be. Well, we may have to force Mac to surface and report on what happened. Then I agree.
Yeah.
Yes. Let's see. In fact, yeah, we're split up, so I need to grab 2 of you. How do I do this again? And then do it like that.
I'm just sitting on the boat reading a book.
That's right.
All right, Raymond's not
We're
here.
just chilling.
Yeah. So it'd be like that. Whereas the rest of you, which is you and you, are located there on the map. All right. Well, Twirl, I will let you make the decision since Mac is currently clipping through a wall, like just running in place or something, swinging in place. As you all were about to, I don't know what you were going to do, but you were stealthily swimming towards kind of a opening in this ruined temple. Then you saw Max stop and cast a spell, and then appear to converse with this giant shark, and perhaps perhaps favorably, because said shark did not eat you. And as far as you know, then I don't know how much fucking Mac tells you what the fuck he's doing.
How much does Mac tell anyone?
We presume everybody knows his plans, but I actually have no idea.
How much do you think you would tell me?
Right. And then you turned around and both kind of swam inside. So you can see what you can see now, which I think I described last time, which looks like this might have been some kind of eating area once upon a time, maybe for gatherings or meals or something. And there are a pathway to your west, and then in the middle of the room and towards the north, you can see dead Sawagan body floating, and there's blood like all around it.
Do we think Mac was just hungry?
I just want some meat.
Just need those bodies.
Maybe we should go investigate the dead body and where it's coming from. Is the shark friend still with us?
The shark could not make it inside. He's literally gigantic, and you guys swam through a smaller opening. He was
Really hungry.
Yeah, for what you can tell, he was like their vehicle. Basically, he helped like swim them around, kind of a trained, war horse, except the like a war elephant. I don't know, but could like carry it's swimming, so they all kind of hung on, whatever. But yeah, okay. And it was
We've
told
all seen Black Panther 2. You know how that works.
And it was told to wait outside because can't fit inside.
It's a Clydesdale with fins.
Yeah.
I want to take a look at the body, see if we can ascertain anything from, cause or death or
That
cause
seems
of life.
like a good idea. The cause of life.
Cause of life.
Go ahead and give me a medicine check as you approach the body.
All right.
Zah.
Ooh.
20 is pretty good.
That's pretty good.
30-20. You note clearly by the blood having only recently, help me out here, congealed, coagulated. What's the terminology?
Sure.
Okay. Those all sound like good medical words
except
involving
either.
blood.
Sounds great.
Exsanguinated, perhaps.
I don't know my fresh blood clotting terms.
I don't know. With a DC 20, you probably should. You also looked the body over
For my apologies.
for cause of death, and it looks at you find claw marks along the body, and especially you find like puncture wounds, like a snake bite puncture wound.
Okay. He says it's pretty fresh.
It looks pretty fresh. It looks like within the day.
Okay.
And you can see, without having to make a check, that there is another body floating nearby, and blood, and then an ominous open doorway to the north. I editorialized the ominous part. The doorway.
Do we still have like pass without trace or anything on us?
That's a good question. Mac would probably. I don't.
Didn't Mac like super? Or did you guys just?
I think
naturally
he
stealth?
cast
You guys-
dark
you guys-
vision. He cast dark vision
Oh.
on both of you. I don't think he cast pass without trace.
Okay. Being underwater, how much noise are we making when we move around?
Generally not much. I mean, unless you're
Okay.
trying to swim really fast. But
All right.
if
I
you
think-
are trying to stealth around, then I would definitely recommend giving me stealth checks. I will say that. If you're trying to be quiet.
All right. I like to go a little bit further, see if we can ascertain anything else, and then I guess once we figure out who is killing the Zawagan, if Beck was here, I'd say we should get out.
Okay. You make it to the doorway and you spot inside again. Your dark vision sees everything, and it looks like it actually opens up into kind of a courtyard area, but it's still, the whole building is like domed. So maybe it had once had a nice view of the sky, but everything's been crusted over with barnacles and stuff, and the area is very wild and overgrown. And marred now by several more, like half a dozen Sawagan bodies, and blood everywhere, is what you can see from the doorway. And then and there looks like there's other paths deeper in.
How deep do you want to go?
I really want to go until I can see who's doing this, so
Yeah.
we're gonna press on.
Pressing on. Are you wanting to stealth or no?
I guess we can't really hear anything down in the water either, huh?
I mean,
It
you can
does
hear
kinda-
stuff when you're underwater.
I mean, it goes both
In the
ways. You can
real
hear
world.
some stuff if
Okay.
stuff is
Well, I'll
loud
be-
enough happening,
alright.
but
I'll stealth, but if I hear anything that sounds like it's coming towards us, then we'll chicken out.
22 is a pretty
I'm
good
sorry, we're gonna go in there bravely.
That's a pretty good stealth check. Okay. You make your way north into the room, and as I described, you've got several Sawagan bodies floating in the area. Everything looks pretty recent. It's pretty spooky in here with all the dead bodies and the blood kind of marring your vision. You see there is a closed door that looks like it kind of goes back into the building to your north, and then a longer way kind of around. It just looks like the courtyard kind of extends kind of towards the back, but then it's all just overgrown still, and there's walls and shit. But at the moment, you've made it a little bit further in. You haven't seen anything, and damn near nothing can see you with a 22 stealth.
Can I make a check to see if I can hear anything?
Please do. Give me a perception check. With a 12, you hear nothing out of the ordinary.
All right. We'll go a little further into the courtyard, I guess.
Okay. Throughout all the bodies. Go ahead and give me another stealth check. Oh, nat 20. He's a ghost.
Wow.
He's a ghost.
Just blends in with the shadows.
Yeah.
That's what they say about water birds.
Impressive.
I'm a penguin.
Should I be forcing Mac to stealth? I don't know what to do with Mac since I keep thinking he's going to join us here soon.
All right.
Mac's
yeah.
lingering by the doorway. We all know it.
Okay.
That's what Raymond would do.
That's him. He's our
Uh,
comfortable.
Yeah, things are getting real spooky as you get deeper in here. There's still bodies, there's still blood. You see in particular one of the bodies appears to be like half in a bush, and you think you see just out of the corner of your eye the bush like twitch slightly.
Okay. Um, from where I am, can I?
Give me another perception check.
Yeah.
Okay, with a 19,
You're making some good rolls here.
you're making some good ass rolls.
This is a good time to do it.
Yeah. You as again, you're like right next to this fucking bush, and you can see this body suddenly get like dragged in a little bit, and you look up, and you hear a sound, and then you glance up and you see like pinprick eyes in the bush, and it looks like at first another Sawagan, but you can see that it's got the body of the Sawagan kind of lifted up to its mouth, and you can see blood dribbling down its everywhere because you're underwater. It's just floating, blood's everywhere, and it appears to be eating or biting at the leg, and making sucking noises.
Okay. Understood. Have a nice day. All right, let's go.
No, this is not the right room.
I made a mistake.
And that's a no from me. But with your 24 stealth, you are still a ghost.
That's great.
Yeah.
Just leave him sucking on that leg. I'm gonna leave you to it, sir.
All right. I don't want to press my luck anymore.
Change my mind.
You've had a lot of good rolls.
Mhm.
Surely they will never. The good times will never end.
Mhm.
With that 24, I would allow you to make it to probably back to Mac at the start of the room. If you
Okay.
want to pull back.
Yeah, let's do that. And I'll inform Mac about the fun scene up ahead and recommend that we go back to the others.
Mac agrees.
All right.
He is
Thank you,
forced to
Mac.
agree.
That's surprising.
Your
But
support means everything to me.
Now, I think we can presume that he had said he wanted to, I think, feed the shark. Does that sound familiar? He said he wanted to go find
Sure.
find food or something.
let's
Isn't that
give
what
him
he-
some Zoggins.
That's
Fine
what
with
he
me.
told the shark, I think.
I think
right?
so
Yeah.
too. Yeah. So maybe before you guys do that, we'll have him grab a body and present it to
Two.
the sure.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, Toril, you're not privy to the conversation because you do not have to speak with animals. But you see the shark appears to be both enamored with having, something to eat, but also a little upset at eating,
His
crew. But not like too upset, just like a little bit like, oh, that's a shame.
It's your pet cat after you've been dead for 3 days. Like,
Yeah.
they love you, but they're gonna fucking
eat you, right?
I was
Yeah.
going the other way around. Never mind. Like, yeah, I will. No, wait, what?
All right. The conversation of eating dead cat stops now.
Yeah.
All right, you guys can resurface
Okay.
and join the others who are, I don't know, we'll say that like Borges has been trying to talk to you this whole time, maybe just about everything he knows about merfolk.
I'll ask Borges if he knows anything about Zawagid eating plant creatures.
Whoa, that sounds pretty scary.
It was.
Oh, Swagan are shark folk. They eat a lot of creatures, but I don't think they eat each other. That's just weird and messed up. No, that sounds bad and scary.
Well, that's what we found down there.
Oh,
I don't think they'll be receptive to the good word.
well, that wasn't there when I visited a few years ago. Oh no. First of all, Swagan are bad news. You all can inform the rest of the party that because Mac talked to the shark, he did learn that Captain Dirge, which is one of the pirate lords that you were told about, is apparently in there.
Is Dirge a Swagan?
Here's
a
the
jack
picture.
toad.
I'll let you
Yeah,
decide.
okay. Yeah, he looks pretty Swagany to me. Looks like a shark boy.
Hey.
Well, we should probably go back down there, but, avoid that one place.
Yes, that sounds terrible. Although if they kill each other, perhaps less that will try to kill us, yes?
Why would they be killing each other?
They eat each other. Don't they must kill to eat, I assume?
That doesn't seem like a good way to propagate a species.
No, it does not. But these sea devils are not understandable. They are just evil.
I agree. Screw the Sawagan. Borges, as you may recall, you were rescued from a Sawagan dungeon.
Right.
I agree. All Zawagan must be evil.
There must be. There's no good Sawagan. Now we're daring the DM to make an NPC.
I was just
Sawagan.
thinking that, like, oh man, that would be like the
All
cleric
right.
character thing. It's like, no, I'm the good Sawagan character.
It's right. I need to read what are the rules for walking around underwater if you don't have a swim speed?
You're gonna have a bad time. That's a good question. I think just probably difficult terrain if you don't have swim speed. I know that underwater combat affects you. In terms of there's certain weapons you can use.
Yeah.
Unless that don't confer disadvantage. The rule I'm looking up is a character can't swim for a full 8 hours per day. Like, Jesus, no kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to say without a swim speed, it's generally difficult terrain. I guess it might just depend on the kind of water. Also, if it's like raging rapids or something.
Okay. I guess Gotwald will.
Because you have the
de-equip
optional, you have that armor, right? You could.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm talking. Yeah, I'm citing now. Like, I just got my sexy new armor, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna de-equip it and equip my mariners, my swimming speedo.
Got to put on the speedo, the armored speedo. Like nothing at all.
That's right. And then I've got 3 potions of water breathing, so I will drink one of those before we descend.
Okay. Yeah, and Toril and Matt can also tell you all that you descend a couple hundred feet at least to get down there.
Okay.
That's pretty far.
You gotta know your PNR.
Yeah.
Thank you, Demnix. 2 feet of movement for each 1 foot moved. Essentially means you move at half your speed while swimming.
Okay. I'm already slow though. I'm already mutated, so I don't want to. Yeah, that would be even worse. The 15-foot move speed, and then every foot takes 2.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. So I will definitely have the
You move 7.5 feet.
7. That's right. A square and a half.
You're just doing the worm.
So I will equip the Mariner's armor. Yeah, so I can move a little bit better.
Mhm.
Probably good to have that option. Sabra, what you got?
I've got my breathing stones that make my little air bubble,
Okay.
and I'll just like tie a rope to Gottwald.
Not me. I'm slow.
I have no swim speed.
I will anchor
I
you
guess-
down.
I guess I'm still.
Does the Mariner armor give you a swim speed?
It does.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I thought it was going to give me like a base swim speed, which would have been great in my mutated form, but it's a swim speed equal to my walking speed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I think. Oh, maybe. Yeah, make a creature doesn't have a swimming speed. Yeah. So if you have a swim speed, I think you don't have to worry about the melee disadvantage thing for weapons. I
Right.
believe. I think ranged weapons still apply though.
Which honestly, I've also got disadvantage on attacks because of my mutation. So maybe it's better for me to just not care about disadvantage or slowness
Just throw
because I'm
hit people.
already shitty.
The speed thing is the only bummer. Getting
Yeah.
make use. I wonder if you could still use your
I-
charging horns while swimming.
I mean, it's just the dash action.
Just the
so-
dash action, yeah. All right, you guys descend. Which we're gonna flavor this as Mac plays. Basically has to pacify and keep the shark. At bay, because the shark gets kind of anxious about having more people show up.
Mm,
Until Raymond gets here.
right.
While
The shark's still hanging around.
the shark's still hanging around. Yep.
Okay.
He's not
Yep.
eating his arm popsicle anymore.
The shark
Right.
is. I mean, he's enjoying stuff, but the shark's still, a giant ass shark in the area. So, Mac's there to help kind of pacify said giant shark. So you all make your way to this area. Now, vision is a thing in here. It's dark. You've gone just deep enough where the light isn't really penetrating down here. Which, yes, I know you'd have to technically go way further than 100 feet, but I have to change the physics to make it work so we're not having to, descend forever. But it is dark down here. Mac did cast Dark Vision on Twirl and himself. The rest of you may need options. And I'm willing to have Mac spend spell points if we want him to. I don't know how many he's got left to spend. It's a 2nd level spell, isn't it? He's got one more use of Dark Vision he can cast on somebody.
Am I the only one who can't see?
Oh right, I think Gottwald can see.
Yes.
Actually, yeah.
Yeah.
So if we could have Matt cast his 3rd 2nd level spell slot to give you Dark Vision.
Sure.
No problem with that. All right, he does that. That gives you 60 feet of Dark Vision. All right, so you should
Really
all.
big chunk.
Yes, it is. So that is Mac, who is taking care of the shark, who has dragged one of these Sawagan bodies over, or 2, or whatever. Let the shark chomp on that and keeping him busy while you all are at the looking in. There is technically a main entrance over here, but this is just kind of a crumbling wall that has fallen apart and allowed access. And Twirl can tell you this is the part that he went inside.
Which part did he go inside?
He went in this room, and then he went to the room north of this room.
Okay.
Don't go into that room.
Which is a bedroom. That is where your leg sucking Sawagan is.
That's right.
Yes, let's go somewhere else. We have to go around like the outside, or this goes some. It branches off to the west here.
It does, yeah.
Okay.
Can we get some sneaking music in?
I have good sneaking music. That's a good one.
Dun, 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 dun.
I bet I could find some, but yeah. So you see the same blood that Mac and Toril saw earlier, with corpses kind of leading towards the north, towards an open doorway into what looks like a courtyard area, and that's where Toril says that he went out there and saw something spooky.
Okay.
Towards the west,
Something spooky.
something spooky. Towards the west, you see looks like a hallway, entry hall, pretty long. It's also a wreck, however. There's like pieces of coral, wood, metal, and other debris just strewn about, just wildly.
Okay. I'll advance carefully, taking a look around, see if make sure there's something spooky about any of this debris.
Spooky.
I know that goes to the back out to the outside.
Okay. As you step forward, the debris doesn't do anything. However, the floor beneath you suddenly glows with an arcane sigil and a.
Now, hold on.
Go ahead.
We're all swimming, right? Like we're not walking. Okay, I
That is
just want
correct.
to be clear that like like the wall, something's gonna open up or
I was walking.
I would also like to remind the DM at this point, as I've been telling him for the last
We are
2
level
weeks,
2.
I have a ritual detect magic that we always forget that I have.
We do always forget that we have. You have to
Yeah.
inform me that you're casting. this
Yeah, you
detect
kind of have to
magic
say it a
spell.
lot. I
Yeah.
remember. I think with Valravn, I was saying that like the beginning of going into every room.
Yeah.
Yeah. So just gonna put that out there.
Okay, but go ahead. Sorry, I just want to make sure that you were clear that I wasn't stepping on the floor.
No, it seems to light up as you pass over, as you hover over
Okay.
it. And it's not a pit. It is a vortex of a whirlpool that conjures up right here that lifts all this debris and begins to spin it around.
Valravn, or not Valravn. Yeah. Whatever your name is.
Go.
Go on. There's magic. I am detecting magic.
I am detecting magic in this area. And I am going to ask Gottwald and Savra.
Nah.
I'll give you advantage on the save, Savra. You're kind of at the edge of it. Give me a strength saving throw as this vortex threatens to pull you in.
I'm not good with strength. How about intelligence? Okay, intelligently remind myself, since I see the magic, to step back. I'm using my intelligence to be like, no.
Poor Gottwald is mutated, so we'll see how he does with the strength save.
Yeah, mine's not too hot. Well, it's good. I just have disadvantage.
I'm totally.
So it's still good.
Ooh,
It's still-
it's a
still a plus
19.
nine.
I
rolled a 19 and a 20. All right.
With disadvantage, though.
I'm legit wanting to use that intelligence to say I could step back.
Give me a strength save.
No.
13's not bad for just a base roll.
It's not
Plus
bad.
0.
It's not quite good enough, though.
It's not good enough. Okay.
All right, Gottwald, you did make the save with flying colors. You take half of this damage just from the battering of all the shit in there.
Okay.
And then Savra, you take a full 12 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And while this vortex is here, I'm going to go ahead and have you guys roll initiative because it is currently active and still trying to batter people who are nearby. Oh, and
Can
you get pulled into the vortex also.
Can you put something up that shows how big it is?
I should do that. I drew a square where it was triggered, but I didn't draw. I should draw like a circle, I guess. Let's see if I can do. How did you do the thing where you make a circle and have it stay?
So you do the draw. Is it the draw?
Or is it the draw or the
No.
measuring tool? Which one?
Measuring tool, and then you hit linger.
Linger.
You change the shape to whatever shape you want.
And then I just let go. Oh,
Yeah.
that's cool.
And see how there's a little trash can there? So when you're done, you can just hit that and makes it go away.
That's too spiff. Okay. Okay. So that is the vortex happening. So Gottwald, you are currently not pulled, or you are in the vortex currently, but you're not having to deal with the vortex at the moment. However, you see Savra is like spinning around uncontrollably in the vortex. And it looks like it would be more difficult for her to escape it.
Okay.
I should mention, you see a very fancy looking door to the north, and then another hallway to the. Because you're fucking dorkfish, you can see everything. Yeah.
Yes.
Another hallway or a room that extends to the west of this one, and up against the back of that room, you see several look like sarcophagi, but they're very decorated with like coral and fish. And they're built to, I just threw regular Roll20 assets on there, but they're built like to where they're like made to like float and everything. And you can see like even the walls have been like done over, and they look like merfolk, like nobility.
Okay.
You see all that while you're panicking about the vortex.
Yeah, well, it's raging around me.
Yeah.
Okay. He probably wouldn't go in the funeral room as just like trying to get out of here. By just instinct. So she's right next to me though, right?
More or less, yeah. It's a pretty tight space, so I'll say that
Yeah.
she probably ended up next to you.
All right. Well, to get us out of here, let's see. Is this like going to be like difficult terrain or something to move through this water? What's the situation with that?
It's not for you because of your save earlier.
Okay.
But you think it would be very challenging for Sabra, I will say that.
All right. Gotwal's just going to try to just take his non-mutated hand, I suppose, and just grab her clothes and just a fistful of cloth and just drag her with him to the north.
Okay. Give me a athletics check just for, like, normally you wouldn't have to do it for yourself, but because you're physically trying to take somebody out of it, then that would be an athletics check.
Okay. Still disadvantage, but it's a plus 13.
Oh,
so.
yeah. Even mutated
right.
underwater Gottwall, just muscles bulge in weird
That's
places, but I managed to grab a hold.
I really debated using giant embiggening myself right then, just so I could not have disadvantage. But
Wow.
I made it. As it
Look at
turns
these
out,
rolls,
fine.
though. Jeez. Yeah, plus 13 also.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Odds are ever in your favor.
All right, and he'll just like horns down, just against the moving against the water, just plow through this whirlpool and get out the other side.
The cow plow.
The cow plow.
Okay. Wait, why did you go first? Sabra was supposed to go first. I just realized.
Oh, because you told me to go first.
I know
That's
I
why
did.
went first.
I don't know why I did that. All right, sorry.
Because he didn't put anybody in. Or...
I'm keeping that roll.
I will keep that. However, Sabra's gonna have to deal with.
She's gonna have to do something.
She's gonna have to get battered again, unless she can get out herself. So technically, because basically, I'll go ahead and tell you, the trap affects you at the end of your turn if you're still in that situation.
Okay, yeah.
So, unfortunately, you see a little precognition. You see Gottwald being able to save you in a couple seconds, but you do know you're going to get battered around if you stay in there.
Hang on 1 second. I'm looking for something real quick.
I guess I forgot to reorder it after we enter initiative.
This is the one I want to.
You're supposed to help me out with that kind of stuff, chat.
Okay. I mean, technically, I could just thunder jump my way out, but that's gonna hurt Gottwald. So, I'll just take the
I'm
battering and
trying to
then
help you.
Yeah.
I'll take the battering and hope for the best.
Okay. Go ahead and roll another 3d8 for bludgeoning damage. 13, getting battered around before Gottwald's able to then grab a hold of you, like as you're flying around, just grabs and then swims forward. Yeah, maybe taking the same momentum and just using that to propel forward. All right, so seeing that you guys are out of it, you all wait for another 9 rounds, and you see the vortex does subside after a minute.
All right.
So, assuming Toral's not jumping into the vortex, then
Yeah.
Salvador, do you still see the magical effects there that was hurting us before?
somebody poke her.
I'm sorry. I'm having a minute. No, give me a minute.
But I mean, I guess you're gonna have to tell her, Gabe. Does she still see the?
You can still detect the magic there. You see that when it's fading, it doesn't appear to be on anymore. So if you guys wanted to move across it, this would be the good time. But you can see that it does seem to be recharging.
Okay.
I wouldn't touch that in a second. Is there like a box we could put on top of it? Like a piece of coral? I could scribble on it, don't stand here.
Yeah.
Give me an Arcana check.
That uses intelligence. That could help me.
This appears to be a glyph inscribed. It looks like it was inscribed by merfolk, possibly. So it has no problem working underwater and triggering, like Chris was saying, if anybody's passing overhead, whether they're walking over it or not, and clearly was designed to be, underwater with the vortex and everything. It does look like it could be dispelled, but otherwise you don't see any other way of disabling this particular trap. It just looks like it goes off whenever you go, and you're not sure what parameter would allow it to not necessarily go off. You think it might be based on certain creatures moving around it, moving over it.
We don't see any bodies in here, though, right?
You're not seeing any bodies in here, no.
Okay.
I would suggest we get away from the vortex.
Yes. Doral, we have reached the limits of what you have told us about. Would you care to continue scouting ahead? He just sort of motions to this door. not that I don't want to go first, but, you were doing so well earlier.
I was doing pretty good.
Mike told us all about how you stealthed through this whole place.
Okay. I open the door as slowly and quickly as possible.
The door appears to be locked, and thankfully for you, is not trapped.
Yeah. That's good.
Perhaps the hallway was enough of a deterrent for whoever designed this place.
Right. And there's no magic on the door.
Doesn't appear to be any magic on the door. Just very. It looks like it's a nice entrance to whatever this. You've seen this place kind of looks like a temple looking facility, and this looks to be a nice entrance door to that. Although now it's been all underwater-ified, so perhaps a little slimier. But whatever is keeping it locked appears to be locked. It does appear to, it could be lock-picked, perhaps. But I don't know if you guys even have those kind of skills.
I've got
What did we just say
Crowbar
about the door
horn
to the
skills.
south?
That goes back outside, right?
Yeah. You think after you put two and two together, that's why the door leads right back out to where the giant shark
Okay.
is.
What was in the other room?
Gottwald will describe the very fancy, let's say, it looked like fish people royalty coffins,
Mm-hmm.
perhaps a mausoleum.
Mausoleums.
Those crafty mausoleums.
Sure.
You
Yeah,
sense that
Gottwald
the trap is-
can
it-
crowbar it.
Yeah, you sense that this is starting to recharge. So
Gottwald can crowbar the door open with his horns. He's done that before, but not the stealthiest thing in the world.
I mean, it's either that or I can thunderwave it open.
Let's get the crowbar.
Oh.
I blast the door open to pieces.
It's up to you.
also
Yeah.
not quite the stealthiest.
Door is technically dead wood, so I could toll the dead.
So, does Raymond have any lockpicks?
Does he lockpick?
I don't
That's-
know.
no.
He's a rogue. He should have lockpicks.
It's a ranger.
He has at least one level of rogue. He's a
Oh,
lockpick.
He
does
does
he
have
really
one
have
level of rogue. I think he might actually have thieves' tools. He's got the tool proficiency. I wonder if the one level of rogue gives it to him.
Yeah, I think it does.
It's usually in the rogue build, so yeah.
Okay, we can. I will allow Mac to be dragged briefly for this one purpose of lockpicking this door.
Usually it's a dexterity check of some
Yeah.
kind.
Sleight of hands,
If
right?
I-
Yeah.
If I click it, I think
yeah.
it just asks me. Let's see what this does.
You rolled a 2.
I rolled. Yeah, he rolled a 2. I guess he's got a 4. Do you guys have a 4 proficiency bonus?
Yeah.
God damn.
I'll be right back.
And then 4 for dexterity. So yeah, it's a really shitty roll. You find Mac is perturbed by the lock.
All right, crowbar time. Although I have disadvantage, but
I have that
Um,
scroll of what is it? Enhance ability.
what does that do?
It enhances your abilities.
It enhances your ability.
That couldn't be more specific.
How long does that last?
I have no idea.
Up to a concentration up to 1 hour.
Oh, I can't do it
If
then.
it lasts more than an hour, sees your doctor.
Oh, right.
I'm already
Scroll-
concentrating on detect
oh.
magic.
You still have to concentrate when you do scrolls, don't you? I forgot how that
I
works.
think so. Yeah.
It's potions. You don't have to. Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. I'll just try it. What is it? Is it just a?
You can be a strength check.
Okay.
Dimnik says the crowbar gives you advantage. And Dimnik
Does it?
never lies.
Yeah, I'm not sure what a crowbar.
Because I guess anybody could just try to just break down a door.
Oh yeah.
It
That's
does.
true, Yeah.
It grants advantage strength checks. So the crowbar's leverage can be applied.
All right. Then normal.
It'd be a normal strength check. Look at these rolls from Gottwald.
Yeah.
All right, with your crowbar in hand, you crack that. You hear a satisfying crunch as you crack through the said door, which effectively unlocks it.
Oh boy, there's things going on in here.
Yeah, I need to see
Yeah,
how
there are.
far you all can see. God,
I can
so
see it.
far.
I can see really
It's like
far.
game-breakingly annoying how far you can see.
Yeah.
Actually, that's all right.
Well, there's light in here then.
There is some light in here. There is some light in here.
Okay.
I think I did that because like you would be able to see everything and nobody else would when I saw it. The primary temple chamber is massive, partially lit by a few still functioning magical sconces. The domed ceiling, once depicted a grand piece of art, now thoroughly crusted over with algae and barnacles. A pair of statues near a large dais depict proud merfolk warriors carved from stone. The middle of the room is a war zone of living and dead Sahuagin. The water is thick with blood. A massive four-armed baron whirls around, his eyes wide, his breathing rapid. Blood stains his otherwise elegant robes. In each of his hands, he carries a magic wand, and he's screaming, "Where is it? Where is it? No!" And then said door cracks open with your impressive crowbarness, and he whirls towards you, and all wands are pointed. It says, "You!" And I'm definitely going to want some initiative here.
Okay. But they're already fighting. You said undead Sawagan?
I did not say undead Sawagan. I said,
You said
the
living
room
and dead.
was filled with living and dead Sawagan.
You said there was a war zone.
I said it was a war zone of living and dead Sawagan. And they look like...
War zone is... Okay. When you say war zone, to me that means active, like people are fighting.
It does look like they have recently been fighting.
Okay.
And it also
You're
looks
describing
like...
the aftermath of a war zone. You're not describing a war zone. You're describing like...
Oh my gosh.
This is what I have to deal with all the time, Reese.
I thought we were joining a battle in progress.
You are, but you don't see what he's fighting.
Okay.
Now roll
You are
initiative.
the battle.
I critted my initiative.
Very nice. I'm sure that will bode terribly for me.
I did not crit my initiative.
But it looks like there's very few Sawagan that you can see that are still alive, and they all look like they are in the midst of a battle.
Okay.
Based on the footprints, can we tell how old the battle is?
The footprints underwater. Sabra nailing the initiative game once again. Is the first to react.
Mm-hmm.
And you can definitely recognize from the parchments, it appears to be Captain Dirge there, the large Sawagan Baron with the 4 arms, flipping around, appears to be wounded. And many of his Sawagan crew appear to be dead.
Well, he should be easy to take out.
I see at least 3 bad guys.
How does he look?
He looks a little wounded. He's got some blood on him.
Okay.
But he's probably got like 400 hit points total.
He's pretty big.
So big.
Alright, let's give him a headache. 30 to hit. Or 30 damage. DC 17, intelligence saving
Good
throw.
Fucking lord.
Yeah, it's a good opener.
It's a good opener. God. Having the wizard have the first initiative is terrifying.
Yeah.
Intelligence. All right, where
Yep.
are you actually putting this thing? So I know.
Right on his face.
Okay.
Like, on his ear, little ear frill. So it really hurts his head.
20-foot radius covers everybody.
Yeah.
Whoops. Always lingers now. Okay. Intelligence. Oh, dirge.
He did not make the save.
He did not.
He's gonna take 30 psychic damage. That's gonna hurt.
It is gonna hurt. This is probably he's gonna have to do this then. He's gonna use his legendary resistance.
Yeah. And I saw you weighing the pros and cons.
I did. I was like, you hate to use it right off the bat, but fucking 30 damage from the first round in that muddle spell.
He only gets 1 per day too, so that makes it
Terrible.
even better.
If it's half damage on a success.
Yep.
All right. Takes 15
15.
psychic damage, and then these other guys are probably gonna get annihilated from that much damage. We'll see.
Hey, who knows? They could be smart.
Not bloody likely.
And now they also have headaches.
That was the
So,
real reason why he needed to make that save.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't want the muddle. That shit's bad news. Yeah, you see, none of them are killed, but both the other Sawagan like immediately just start like reeling and clutching their heads and blood pooling out.
And then I like push Mac in there. I'm like, go get him. Or well, whoever the hell's in front of me.
You look so much alike. Twirl, you are the next to react.
Okay. I'll go up here. And so, Eldritch Blast the guy attacking Dirge.
Which one?
Or is the guy next to him his crew?
You haven't had a chance to interview them, but
Okay.
they do appear to be companions, allies.
Ah,
They appear to be acting the same way though, where they're like, they'll have like adrenaline pumping through their system. Like something has been happening in this area even before you got here, and clearly there's a bunch of dead bodies around, so something clearly has been happening here. And now both of those Sawagan are looking heavily wounded.
okay. I'm gonna banish Dirge.
Since we know he lost his legendary assistant.
He did. You're gonna watch the DM just openly weep. Openly weep. I love the spell. Charisma saving throw. DC 16.
Oh! But he just rolled a 13.
Rolled a 13. That's plus 3.
Damn you, Dirge.
Yeah. Thank God we don't have, what is it called, Robin that could do all the fucking things. Was that the one where you had like
minus
on
from their saving
saves?
throws? Yeah.
That was a terrible combo. Ooh.
If I had my storm rune up, I would give him disadvantage, but I don't have it up.
Yeah.
Alright. I'll summon my Tentacle of the Deep. Near him, I guess.
Okay. Tentacle. That's a bonus action to attack with it?
Yeah. I can still do an attack with it right now, actually.
Okay. 15 is not going to hit.
Well, they're all my good rolls.
Yeah, he used them all early on.
Dirge does not like being hit with all these spells at once. That was pretty nasty. He's got his 4 wands kind of like rotating in his arms as he turns down to you. His eye is still flicking around. He seems to look up in above him, and you can see this giant domed area too. And he's like looking up at like dark corners and still muttering like, "Where is it? Where is it?" Ah.
Does he look like that robot dude from Star Wars? And he's like General Kenobi, and he's got like the 4.
I think that is what we're trying to go for here. Yes.
Grievous.
Grievous.
Yeah. General Kenobi.
He will point a wand at
His butt.
Toril and attempt to bind you in place.
Oh my.
I need a wisdom saving throw.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
Oh, look at this killer save, Mister. My rolls. He's in fucking fire rolls all night too. With the wisdom save. All right, you shrug off the paralyzing effects. He takes another wand. And fires a lightning bolt down the hallway.
Oh.
Oh no.
Step over here.
That's...
He might have to step up, or not step up, swim up. Depending on the length of this hallway. 'Cause I think it's 100 feet. Nope, you guys are definitely within 100 feet.
Oh boy.
And you stayed in a perfect line, which I appreciate.
We didn't. We haven't gone yet.
No, you haven't. Well, two of you did go. To be fair.
Yeah, I guess that's.
He fires a lightning bolt right down the lane. Each creature in the line must make a DC 15 dex save. God damn,
Jesus.
Reese! What
Jesus.
the hell? He's on fucking fire tonight, dude.
It is defensive.
Dude,
Yeah.
I'm okay.
Golly, can't touch
no.
this. You do take half damage on a failed save.
I'll ignore that.
What save?
Dexterity saving throw.
Great.
Lightning bolt comes firing down.
Straight up lightning bolt.
That is straight across lightning.
Mm.
Straight across. All right, Toral
Ignites
takes.
flammable objects. What does it do in the water?
Yeah, I don't think it would probably do that. Maybe.
Yeah.
All right, Toral makes a save. Gottwald and Sabra taking 30 lightning damage.
Oh boy.
4 hit points left.
Oh boy. Sorry.
He used those 2 wands, and that is all he can do. As we go to Gottwald, and you hear him shout. Actually, yeah, it is becoming. It's very like rough, common, as he shouts across the water. He's like,
I lost my detect magic.
Did you do this? What have you done here? You set a trap.
Yes.
This is us. Whatever it is. Whatever it is. We did it.
Yeah.
Whatever it is,
So
we
just
did it.
like, yes.
It's all part of
She
the
has
plan.
no idea what the hell he's talking about, but
When he
it
says
seems like that would be the answer that would like frustrate him. So
right.
Capitalize on this.
See General Akbar with lightsabers.
I lost my detect magic, by the way. 'Cause
Okay.
it's concentration.
When he says he's like, where is it? Is it? Can I at all tell if he's like looking? There's like an object he's trying to find that he's like lost, or is it like there's something in like the way you were looking around earlier? I was like, is there something in the shadows, like a monster in here? Like what is he looking for?
He, you would say more of the latter. He looks like he's saying, "Where is it?" with concern,
Okay, not like seeking,
not
more
like seeking, right?
like he's scared of it. Okay.
Right.
Unfortunately, Gottwald doesn't care about any of that because this is one of Tentrix's captains, and he's a Sawagan.
And like you said, you guys have dealt with a lot of Sawagans, and none of them have been very friendly in
Yep.
your experience.
So Gottwald.
All right, we got a
is
troll.
going-
Raymond just texted me and said he fell asleep.
Nice.
That's something my mom does whenever I text her. I don't hear back from her for like a couple hours. Like, oh, sorry, I took a nap. Like, okay. Like in the middle of our text message, she took a nap. Okay, right. There he is.
I'm gonna make him swim his way all the way back up to this fight too.
That's right.
Technically, he was
Gottwald.
at the door because we were trying to get him to lockpick the door.
That's true. He was at least up here
All right.
because
fine.
he did try to lockpick the door.
I'll move him up here.
Ray, you still got
Gottwald.
some sleepies in your eyes there.
You need some coffee. Right.
That's what I've been drinking. Welcome to the party.
We pissed something big off.
Thank you.
We made sure you couldn't try to friend Nate this one.
Gottwald will call out to Dirge. Is Dirge one that we met before? He's new to us, isn't he?
He is new to you, yeah. You've met
Okay.
Scummer, which is the big toad-looking guy who disappeared from the tavern fight, and you've met the
Yeah.
Storm Maiden, and then there were 3 others you were told about, and you haven't met, you don't know anything
Okay.
from anybody else. And this is one of them.
All right. Well, this is probably how you should have reacted to the Iron Maiden, whatever her name, Frost Maiden.
It's
But
canonically Iron Maiden now.
yeah,
The time
but
we
the
met Iron
situation
Maiden.
the situation got out of control. But this time, with a sense, is more in it.
Oh.
He's just furious, and he's going towards Scummer or Dirge, and he's saying, "Dirge, you will tell us where Tentrix is before you die." And he's going to come forward, and he's going to embiggen himself. Do his
Kill
giant smite.
you.
As a
Then kill this monster that destroys my crew. Don't need them to finish you.
monster, you say?
Tentrix make me a right hand fish.
Tentrix will face my justice. As he gets big, he is going to... yeah.
This conversation gets him so big.
That's right. He is going to, now that he is big, he can equip the Giant Slayer Great Axe that he just acquired, because now he's large. Although it doesn't actually fucking matter. This whole mutation thing is fucking me up, but good. I could have used it and had disadvantage when I was small. So I could have... So honestly... I could have used this great axe when I was not big as well as I can when I am.
Well, as long as you have disadvantage, yeah.
Because I have disadvantage regardless.
Yeah, that's the weird simplicity of the 5e system, right? It's like either disadvantage is just a thing. It doesn't matter all these other things compounding it. So yeah, I see your point.
But he'll still do it because it's his thing. But that was his action and bonus action. No, that was his movement. For his action, he is going to charge, which means another 15 feet. The slowing is really fucking him up too.
Yeah.
How far is another 15 feet? Not even close. Okay. Well, actually, he won't equip the great axe quite yet. He still has. Yeah, he will instead throw some hammers. Although that's probably disadvantage too. But again, doesn't matter. It's all the same disadvantage.
For underwater combat.
For underwater combat, yeah. I'm sure it's not one of the weapons that's allowed.
Yeah, it's like javelin. What does it say?
He has a javelin, actually.
Has disadvantage unless the weapon is a crossbow, net, or a weapon that is thrown, like a javelin. So I guess thrown weapons are fine underwater.
Okay, I'm gonna try not to look a gift horse in the mouth, and so
it does say automatically misses a target beyond the weapon's normal range.
Oh, okay.
But a target with normal range attack rolls disadvantage unless it's a crossbow, net, or a thrown weapon.
Actually, you know what? Fuck. That is outside of its normal range.
Normal range.
So a throwing hammer's normal range is 20. But I did, actually, you know what? I did pick up that javelin. But I'm also not in 30, am I? Oh my god. Okay, well, so none of that's going to happen. Instead, he's going to use Action Surge.
Oh boy.
To just move 15 more feet. Yeah, I know. I feel it too.
First turn action surge.
Yep. Just to move 15 feet. Great use of it. Okay, that's it. I'm done.
I made his big bad guy use his first turn.
Yeah.
Doesn't action surge
give
you an additional action though?
I had to use the dash action as my additional action.
Oh, I see. That's
I move 15, and then I use my action to use 15, and then I use bonus action to use another 50, or extra action.
Mac will rope you in when we start the initiative here in a second. You fed the shark a Sawagan body. You went with Toril. Found some more Sawagan bodies. Found a really creepy Sawagan, perhaps eating another Sawagan. Then you all noped out of there, grabbed the rest of the party, went back down here, went to the middle room, ended up with a vortex trap. Got past that. They had you cast Dark Vision on Savra, and then had you lockpick the door here that you're in, and then open the door, and now you're in a fight. Now you're caught up.
Okay.
The Sawagan Raider will swim. It's fucking muddled too. But Dirge is like barking orders, like kill them, kill them. It will swim up and attack. It does have advantage because of Blood Frenzy, but it's muddled, so you're going to have to help me with that.
That's just a
Minus
minus
D6.
something. Minus D6, yeah.
Okay. So, advantage.
You take whatever the advantage roll is, you just minus D6 from that.
So it's
Yeah.
16 minus... do you want to roll it, Gottwald, or should I? Probably more exciting if you roll it.
Yeah, sure.
Give me that D6. What is your AC with your Speedo on?
Well, so because I didn't end up actually doing what I said I was going to do, which is equip the Great Axe, my AC is a 15 right now because I've still got a shield equipped. But once I equip the Great Axe, it's going to be a 13.
Okay.
So that does not hit
Okay. So muddle helped there.
right now.
We'll try to bite you. So give me a D6 again.
That one's better. What is that? That
That's
one
a
ties.
15.
That is a hit.
That does hit. Okay, so even with the muddle, it manages to bite you for 5 piercing damage.
Okay.
I think it's to, does it get to remake the save for the muddle?
Still failed.
Okay.
Doesn't matter. You failed.
Choose to fail. The Sawagan in the back will begin muttering some words, and she will... Really? Man, that's disappointing. That was the best I could have rolled, too. Is that really... It's 1d4 plus your... Okay. For mass healing, we're at 6 hit points.
For a level 3 spell.
For a level
yeah, I
3
guess
spell. I mean, I guess
it's
it's
like
times
multiple
3
people.
because
Yeah.
she did hit all 3 of them, but she heals everybody for a little
Priest
bit.
Sawagan back there.
Yeah,
She looks like a dinosaur.
she's swims back a little bit, and she also tries to make the save. Oy, 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 oy.
Nope.
What you see at the end of the round, Gottwald, much to your horror, you see one of these Sawagan bodies, which is floating in midair, suddenly... I was gonna say sit up, but they're in underwater. Always complicates everything.
Twitch?
Roll, yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of does this awkward rolling motion forward into a like swimming forward position, and you can see its eyes in the back of the head suddenly like roll over a little bit and kind of have a little bit of a glow to them, and you can see the mouth, which is normally a shark mouth anyway, suddenly has 2 prominent fangs jutting out.
What is these doors? Your people are cursed, as well as being sea devils.
Cursed monster here. There we go. Appears to be another hostile creature from that body. Sabra, you are first to react with top of the initiative.
Okay. Where was that new one? It's like right here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right, here actually. That's where the body was. The
Alright,
body
so-
appears to now be
Come in a
a
little bit.
creature, which looks like this.
Ew.
Oh,
Shout out to Demnix.
that's
Provides
yeah.
with a lot of cool custom tokens.
Nice. Okay.
I got
It's
doll's
just
eyes.
it just looks like more feral version of because the Swagan's already
Right,
kind
I
of
was
like-
thinking that. Like they kind of already look, yeah. Just like a slightly more.
Alright.
This is an upgrade for them in all ways.
Wait, if I move, I can't drink a healing potion, right?
You can. I think it's a bonus action.
It's a bonus action. Yeah.
It's a
If you
bonus
move.
action. Okay. Well, I'm gonna. I can stay back where I am. It's fine. I have plenty
You
of
should
spells
hide
that go
behind the
plenty
wall.
far.
You're almost dead.
Yeah.
You should do something and then close that door.
So I'll drink a potion of greater healing. I think that's the best one I have. Healing potion, greater healing. Yeah. I have a scroll of prayer of healing, but I don't think I need that. So where's the healing potion one? There it is.
Oh wow.
Submit. 14. That's not horrible.
Up to 6 creatures in your range gain 2d8 plus your spellcasting ability modifier. That's better than Mass Healing Word.
Yeah.
What's the range?
Oh, that's what it's a bonus action. That's why Mass Healing Word's so low.
Yes. Okay. It's range of 30 feet.
Nah.
I didn't have anything I could do with my action.
Oh,
We'll say
You
she
guys
took
are-
the dodge action in case somebody attacks her.
y'all,
That does make sense.
y'all are healthy enough.
I guess
Yeah,
there
yeah,
must
we
be
don't-
also a mass cure wounds then that actually.
Yeah, but that would
Properly
be
heals.
touch because Cure Wounds is touch. So maybe
Oh, maybe. Or even, I don't even know if there is a
I'm not
mass
sure.
cure wounds. Actually.
Yeah.
Alright, we're gonna cast Gravity Sinkhole back there and pull everybody away. I got some big shit now.
There is a
There
mass cure
is.
wounds. Fun fact:
Yeah,
it's a
yeah,
5th level
it's
spell.
Okay.
You do not require to touch. It's a 30.
I think I had that.
Yeah.
It's a big ass area too.
Gravity.
How many undead?
They're all still
how
by
many
themselves.
undead are currently floating around?
There's a bunch of dead bodies.
There's a bunch of dead bodies. One of them
Yeah.
has become a. Creature.
Yeah, how many dead bodies?
That you can see. It looks like there are 3 here. Although one of them looks like, now that you see it up close, Gottwald, it looks like it was actually one of those more feral creatures that was slain.
Okay.
Damn it, that's 10 feet. Now I'm not getting that close.
Ha ha ha. Yeah.
Alright, yeah, we'll just cast Gravity Sinkhole then. At a 4th level. So.
Damn.
It's another one of those.
Sphere.
Yeah.
Draw it where you want it.
Circle. I think I want it here.
Oh, I gotta stop drinking coffee. It's after 11.
Nope. Man,
Can you get them all?
I think so.
Gotta get them all.
One.
I just
to
gotta find the
left,
right
you might-
spot. There.
Make that coffee and coast into the rest of the night.
Go a little bit further. to
Yeah, I
the-
think you can get them all.
Yeah.
If you move it, just you move it up one square. And
Nope.
you go
Nope. Nope.
Well, you're
Keep it
kind of sort of getting me. I don't want to.
I don't want to say anything, but we
If
know
you move it-
Sabra's okay with friendly fire.
Yeah.
More than okay, one might say.
Now, okay, move that one square over to the right. Oh,
It's like
oh,
a
you
mini
went-
game.
you went- yeah, it is. This is where we need like a token that we can move around.
You have
I could.
There we go.
Perfect.
There
Perfect.
you go.
There
what,
you go.
6 seconds to
That's right. The timer
It's
turns
that,
on.
send this
it's
and
that-
eyeball it from across the room.
Yeah. Right.
It's the lining up that XCOM grenade thing where like you just
Right,
you keep nudging the mouse going shit no, shit
It's just
no,
like-
shit
it's,
no.
It's
I
literally
gotta get this
one
perfect.
pixel over
Yeah.
that you need it to go.
Yeah.
Yeah. It doesn't let me move it after it snaps,
I know.
but
Yeah.
I mean that looks fine. That looks like it's getting
Yeah.
everybody.
So
Yeah.
this is that's the center right there.
All right. So that is a Constitution saving throw.
it's a 17, not a 16.
Somebody did say that is a bug. You have to delete the spell.
Yeah,
and,
I'm not
and
doing
redrag it
that.
on there.
That's too much of a pain in the ass with how many spells are in my spell sheet.
Oh god, that would be.
Nope.
Alright, she fails and takes. She's dead.
Ooh.
Body goes flinging.
Her body goes flying to the center.
Yeah.
Let the bodies float around. Let the
So
bodies float around.
Mechanically, with this spell, is there an order of operations? Because every body gets taken to the center of the sinkhole.
Mm-hmm.
But like in what order? Because I assume the body's going to start hitting each other in the center,
Oh,
right?
man.
I think the bodies hold hands.
they just conglomerate into a mass.
Half as much damage. So he takes 12.
Dirge is making saves.
Dirge is making. So, well, not the other one. He had to use his
Yeah,
legendary. on.
yeah, that's true. Yeah.
And the Raider, con save.
Nope.
Fail. That guy also dies. So, Gottwald, you see that body just ragdoll its way towards the middle. Then Constitution save for this creature also fails.
I'm helping.
And takes, what does it say? 24 force damage.
24.
It's pulled a straight line inward toward the center. So ends up right there. Alright, I think I've got everybody.
Okay.
Alright,
That's my turn.
Mr. Torrell, yeah, you've killed all the other guys. You added to the body count.
I'm helping.
I imagine a gravity sinkhole underwater with a pretty badass. I don't know what that would
Can
look
you-
like, but
Counterspell a wand.
Chat,
Do the
can you
wands-
counterspell a wand?
do the wands say that they're casting spells?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
Some of them I think do, and others don't. I'd have to look up each wand individually. That might be a good ruling for it, actually. And I don't know if the players should know that information. Oh, I didn't even know you could cast that with it. Damn.
According to D&D Beyond, Counterspell does work on wands. Nothing explicitly forbids Counterspell from working on a spell cast from a wand.
because you could counterspell a scroll, I assume too, right?
Well, there is at least... There's one in specifically that he's not...
I mean, it had to be a spell, right? Like if it's like a non-spell ability,
Right.
then I don't think you could. But
Yeah, and you guys might call bullshit on this one because it basically spells out the spell, but it technically says you're not casting the spell, you're doing this effect with the wand, whereas the others do say you just cast the
you're
spell.
casting the spell.
Yeah.
I do think it's probably a crucial piece of wording there.
Semantics thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, that
So
would
the
very much be relevant with the doing wands.
all right. So the black hole is just like one and done.
Yes, that's an instant.
Okay.
It sucked all the water in, and now it's gone.
I'll attack with
It's like a
my
cavitation bubble. And then we all die because the
Deep
cavitation
pressure
bubble
or
explodes.
pressure, yeah. 21 does hit with the
Tickling.
tentacle, yeah. 4 cold damage.
let's cast blight. Sounds like fun.
Ooh.
Boy, bringing out the fucking big guns.
Yeah.
Lord.
Wait, range is 30 feet. Hold up, let me swing it closer.
Mm.
Oh wow, 30 feet.
Yeah. Jeremy Crawford says Counterspell targets a creature casting a spell, no matter the source of the spell.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
There,
All right, well,
there are.
it'll be a moot point for tonight.
Okay. I like Chris's explanation though that if it says you use the wand to cast a spell, then counterspell definitely works. If the wand says you just do this effect and here's what that effect is, then I would probably say technically not a spell.
You're not casting a spell.
Similar to
yeah.
like a dragon's breath isn't a spell; it's just something that the creature does as an effect.
Jesus. Yeah.
Okay, blight is a Constitution saving throw. Mr. Dirge, where are my saves?
So
Not
close.
Not that one.
Motherfucker's got a +6 too. It
Yeah.
hurts. It hurts. Give me some damage, boss.
Ooh, boy.
29 necrotic damage is pretty fucking painful. That is. Ouch. You see him suddenly just give a gasping cry as his several of his body just kind of does that.
It says you're like
shriveling-
drained of moisture.
Oh no, that's so bad underwater. I guess. Or maybe he doesn't do much underwater. I don't know. He suddenly gets like shrivelly and dry,
Right.
and then he's underwater. So
Just dehydrated.
yeah, he's still floating there though, and he looks pretty beefy. make him Pirate Lord for nothing, but he took a bit of a spill there.
All right. Well, he also can only move half his speed.
Okay. So he will point one of the other wands down the hall, and this time project a cone of fear. So this is the one that I was just talking about, where it literally just has a description of very similar to the fear spell, but not quite, as someone pointed out to me.
Okay.
Mainly it's got a bigger range on it and has slightly different wording, but it's technically not the fear spell.
Okay.
But
That's not a spell.
that's a
Yeah,
weird
yeah.
edge case, yeah. And yeah, a 60-foot cone is hilarious.
Oh boy, that is pretty big.
That won't hit me, yay.
Not quite, but look at that.
Jesus.
It's fucking insane.
The entire southern half of the room.
Basically. And actually, he is going to step, or not step, he's swimming. What is it? So tricky.
He'll swim.
Yeah, he's gonna swim backwards and also try to hit this one in the fear. The fucking corpse that animated with teeth. Get
corpse
away!
with teeth.
Away! So I'm gonna need Twirl and Gottwald to give me wisdom saving throws or enjoy that paragraph of information.
I'll read it afterwards.
Right. We'll see if it's relevant first.
Yeah, exactly.
And then I'll roll for this one as well.
My odds are not great. What's the DC?
15.
Odds
It's
aren't
only
great,
15.
but why the hell not? I get it back in a short rest, I think. Or no, I get it back in a long rest. Such a bullshit ability. I will try to re-roll that saving throw.
Rerolling saves is no joke.
It is good,
if
but
it's
it's
a
one time per long rest.
Yeah.
It's so
that's
limited.
that would give me
And
a
it
lot
didn't
of.
help.
It would make me very nervous on like when to use it, but yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
It's probably a good one, but +0
Yeah.
also. Yeah,
Yeah,
motherfucking Toro with the
Just
saves.
doesn't give a shit about anything.
just gotta be getting
Toro-
MVP for
Toro
this
is the
shit.
honey
Just-
badger.
Give
He
me
does
your
not-
hottest tasks.
Yeah. So Twirl is okay. I think this is when nothing happens if you actually make the save. However, if you fail, you become frightened. And while frightened in this way, you must spend your turn, Chris is going to punch me through the monitor, trying to move as far away from the source of fear as you can.
I figured that was the case.
And can't willingly
this
move
does
to a
mean I do nothing this
Space
entire
within
fight.
30 feet of you. I like spent all that time getting up.
I spent like resources getting this far. I spent limited resources.
Also can't take reactions. It's for its action. It can only use the dash action or try to escape from an effect that prevents it from moving. If it has nowhere to move, the creature can use the dodge action. Interestingly, though, unlike the fear, you don't have to break line of sight to be able to repeat the save. You just do it at the end of each turn.
Okay.
So this creature is also. I think it. Let's see if it can be frightened. Yes. Okay. That was one wand.
Okay. Which basically takes me out of the fight entirely. So good luck, guys.
The other wand is going to. I don't think he can fucking reach Savra down there.
I am behind a door and around a corner a little bit, so
Yeah.
can't even see me anymore.
Fuck it. We'll go ahead and use all 4 wands. We'll use the 4th wand. This is gonna make me very nervous.
What is this now?
It's a.
Oh fuck!
I don't know what this does.
I
Fourth one
do.
is a wand of wonder.
Oh
It's
shit!
a random table. D100.
I know my wife likes doing this, so would you like to
Yes.
do the honors? I may have to make
Oh
it.
my god!
I may have to open it up for you. Give me a second.
Uh huh.
Is one of them you explode? Is it like a wild magic table?
Yes.
All right, so there should be a wand of wonder macro. I don't even know how to target because it. What am I
Does
doing?
different
So
things,
choose a
right?
target. Okay, it does say I have to choose a target 120 feet of you.
Okay.
So before you roll it, it's gonna point at Toril. All right. See what effect happens. I'm also
What?
nervous.
I'm going to hit the button for the Wand of Wonder now. You ready?
Is power word death one of the options?
That says no table
Please.
found with that name.
please.
Oh
Do
no. Error.
Do it.
Wait, this is supposed to be no table. Let me do it.
I choose to fail.
Okay, well mine worked for some reason.
Is that it? That's not
The
very
target skin
interesting.
turns bright blue for 1d10 days.
Okay.
Alright.
Mhm.
So
That
Toral,
was
he points
underwhelming.
this weird looking wand at you, expecting something cool to happen, and instead you just become a bright blue. Just a blue
Which
jay.
is like what like a raven looks like. So he probably looks like badass. I don't.
So
Bright
like a
blue?
like a-
Oh, that's
Like
more like
a
blue jay. Okay.
Blue jay.
1d10. You're blue for 9 days.
Holy shit.
Is there not a spell save?
Not for this
No.
one, apparently.
Not for that one.
Not the Wand of Wonder. There's no
You have
saves,
to
really.
accept that he just blew
All right.
you.
Yeah.
I'm blue now.
You're double-die.
I think you mean away.
No,
They're
he
all
just
blown away.
And that is why I was nervous about using that wand. And Dirge also frowns and like taps the wand.
Yeah. Is this thing on?
Is this thing on?
I want to get my hands on that
Why?
one instead.
I know, you're gonna
Did
fucking love
Dirge
that thing.
blow me? Blew me.
Why did you blow me?
So yeah, you see Toro looking blue. Demnix, I expect a blue Toro.
Do.
Mac swims up.
Max here. What's
Max
up,
here.
Mac? Where you been?
Have I not?
I mean, it could have been worse. An animal could have appeared in an unoccupied space next to you. Depending on what it was, it could have been a rat or a rhinoceros or an
That-
elephant.
That would have been
Underwater.
It just drowns immediately. It just flails and drowns.
If it had rolled somewhere between a 70 and 79, it would have cast Fireball.
So that's the kind of thing that's what I was afraid of.
54 to 58 is Darkness.
Like I
Just
saw,
blue.
just saw that, and she's
Just
like,
blue.
"I'm gonna get
Just
that.
blue.
I'm gonna get that one."
I'm gonna get that one.
I'll be
So,
turning.
is that, is
So
that
we
rocket?
either
It's
rolled a
I'm thinking
96
rocket, yeah.
or a 97 because that's the one that turned you bright blue.
Oh wow.
Wow. Yeah, you see Mac, who has been quiet so far, busy
Yeah.
feeding the shark,
Oh,
helping open the door,
God.
swims up.
You could have been petrified.
That'd have been bad.
Begins to turn to
But
stone.
he's made all of his saves tonight. Like that stuff's yeah.
That's why he asked me. Yeah, he's like, "Is there a save
Yeah.
involved?"
In in the description of the one, it does say if there is a save, it's 15. So I
Okay.
assume some
Some of
these
these do
spells-
have
Most
would
of
have
them,
a save.
yeah, like she said, there's
But most of
fireball. Like
these-
a lot of them are spells.
Yeah, most of these do not.
but some are just like
It's-
wacky effects.
Yeah. A
Alright,
cloud
Mac,
of
what you got?
600 oversized butterflies fills a 30-foot radius centered on the
Also
target.
immediately die.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. It's just they just crumple up in the water and just little specks of things in the water.
Oh god, there's one that if you can't actually get to a creature, you actually become the target. Oh Jesus. I want this wand.
Mark says, I tried to be you once. Wait.
Blue?
No, not Twirl. It's not gonna dirge.
No.
I tried to be blue once, it didn't work out.
Blew myself once.
Yeah. Nobody wanted to blue me.
God. But okay, hold on. The funny thing about this is that Eric and Ray, I think, or I guess Heather too, are the ones who have not watched Arrested Development.
Right.
Who
That
do not
joke
have 4
transcends.
seasons worth of blue jokes.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I don't know whether to hit dirge or the other guy. So, what's wrong with the purple guy? Why is he ugly?
Because he's sad he's not blue.
He's an undead, so I'll get it. Looks
Yeah,
like.
there was a body that suddenly twitched and rose up and looked like this.
Hmm. All right. Well, that's horrifying.
Mm-hmm.
So, I will aim for the No, I mean he looks harmless. I'm gonna hit Dirge. Or aim for Dirge at least. Dirge.
Somebody
I
kill
can't.
Dirge before my turn comes up.
I can't get any closer to you. So with disadvantage.
Ooh. Disadvantage did not help you there with the underwater
Yeah,
combat.
Could have critted.
Was damn. A 16 does hit though.
Great. 7. You still up?
Yes. He just took 30 damage earlier. And
Attack.
still looking. He's looking wounded now.
21.
That'll hit.
For another 6.
Peppering with arrows, underwater arrows.
That's the end of my turn.
Gottwald in.
So, I mean, it's 30. So here's the. I mean, it doesn't make any difference, but here's the advantage of this now is I'm only going to move 30 feet.
You can
I'm gonna
actually
take
move
the
that
I'm going to
far.
take the dash action. I can only move 30 feet
Yeah.
even with that.
Yep. Swim backwards.
I'm just going to go back the way I came. Bye!
You do get to repeat the save.
Okay. Wisdom
I
save?
think
Wisdom
you actually
save.
run away screaming like a little girl.
That's true. Come on. This is the first time any of you have seen Gottwald just like what noises do cows make? Moo?
Moo?
Moo in terror? Yeah.
That's like the first thing you learn. What?
Yeah, I know. I was trying to recall my my farm song. Yeah.
Yeah.
What you don't learn in school, though, is what does the sound a dying cow makes.
A dying cow makes underwater while afraid.
Yeah, exactly. That's what it sounds like.
That's what Gottwald
Alright.
sounds like.
14 ain't gonna do it. It's one off. He'll die before I actually get out of this, I guarantee you.
That one's dead, and this is in the same boat. This one's got to flee away from Dirge, and this one can move a lot further.
Depending on what I don't know what this creature is exactly, but does it not have immunity to the frightened condition? Most undead do.
It does not, and I'm not
Oh.
sure.
I mean, it's a unique creature. It looks like. So
It is.
maybe
It is.
not.
It does not. I did check that when I first cast the ability, but yes.
Okay.
I'm trying to think if most undead do have the immunity. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. If this creature is indeed undead, although obviously.
Yeah. Well, it came back from the dead. So.
So I think it does trigger an attack of opportunity from you, Toril, or would it try? I guess it would try to. No, because this is a big area. It can swim around you. What am I thinking? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, and it has to use the dash action, correct? Yeah, I can only use the dash action to try to escape.
Yes.
All right. So it is going to dash 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, make it all the way to here. And then try to repeat the save, which is Wisdom, which it does not make, so it is also still frightened. Alright, that one's dead, and you see another body begin to twitch and lurch forward and become one of these creatures. And you see Dirge's eyes go wide and says, "No, no!"
Wait, are you not doing this?
No! We were attacked. We're attacked by a creature. Savra,
Wait.
you are the first again.
So,
I
are
am.
you
Yes.
a good guy then?
Dirge is on your list. Although Mac makes friends with pirate captains. You guys opened this door and he was basically ready to fight you guys as well, but you saw him, he was also trying to fend off some hidden assailant, and a lot of his crew were already dead.
Mac shouts out, I don't know whose side you're on, but we will Kill the shark man if you'd like. But leave the shark outside alone. He's our friend.
Let's see here. Where am I at? There I am. Oh, you had to move backwards. Trying to make me come into this damn room, aren't you?
He moved backwards so we could fear the fucking Sawagan in his face, which is no longer appears to be his ally. The one with the fangs.
Man. Alright. Had to move back. Ugh.
Oh, did this guy come back to life?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
That was the
Right in
original
your
one that
face.
came back to life, and that one got feared.
Oh, he's running away.
Yeah, and running away
okay.
and swam all
I
the
see.
way down here because it can
I
go its
see.
full speed.
Okay.
Not that he's showing off to you or anything.
Right. Exactly.
Which is bad
This
for you
guy
guys.
isn't crippled.
Right. Not mutated. Which is bad for you guys, but he didn't make the save, so he still appears to be frightened and
He's
still
still
in
frightened,
flight mode.
yeah.
Okay. I'm not doing that. That's stupid. Just that line one that I think it is. Alright. We'll do this one because it's 90 feet and he's 85 feet from me.
Yeah, spell
Yeah.
ranges are,
That's the criteria. He's in range.
spell ranges are so
Yeah.
crazy, and they rarely. We rarely have this big of a battlefield where they actually come into play.
Yeah.
So DC 17, intelligence save.
Gosh, what's mine? On Dirge.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness, my saves
Oh, I can't click it.
have
Yep.
not been good. I can click it. Psychic
I don't know why the
Flash.
higher level thing didn't work on this one.
Oh wow, you disable him next turn.
Mm-hmm.
Can't take reaction on his next turn. On the next turn, must choose whether it gets a move, action, or bonus action. Only gets one of the three.
Yeah. Because I was actually going to cast this at a 3rd level.
If you want to spend the slot, we can roll whatever the difference is.
It's another target,
It's
isn't it?
it's just another target.
Oh.
It's within 30 feet of him. So,
Oh yeah, he does have one there.
yeah. So I could do that guy.
He did. Yeah.
Give myself this one back and I'll take away the 3rd level.
I need to delete the bodies as I spawn them off the GM layer because it actually hides the
Yeah.
tokens.
Mm.
So this one will need to
Make the save.
Okay.
also make the save.
Intelligence. Okay.
Yeah.
Damn!
Randomly rolled an 18.
That
on
zombie
one.
Swaggin is
Yeah.
somehow
So-
very.
He'll still take half as much damage, but he doesn't have the other effects.
Okay.
But the big guy is under all of my effects.
Okay. Can either take action, bonus action, or move.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right,
It
Toro.
only gets one of the 3.
Yeah.
I'm helping.
All right.
Yeah, you see, Dirge looks really bad. He is sagging. He's got blood dripping out of a lot of orifices. And you've also got one of these creepy-looking, ghoulish Sawagan that had just recently snapped up on life.
Okay. I'll tickle him.
I'll take one.
For a 1. And
For 1.
let's see.
James Gotwell's gonna be back on the boat by the end of combat.
Yep. So if he stays alive, so just FYI, if he
Yeah.
stays alive, reading this text, it's worse than the fear spell because the fear spell, if you don't see them, you can stop running. the way this is where it is, you don't stop running. You just keep fucking running forever until they're dead, until the spell's over, or you make the save.
Or 1 minute, yeah.
All right, I'm gonna tentacular arm him.
Ooh.
Swimming forward. I like it.
Yeah.
11. I like it. It's not gonna hit. Perhaps the luck has run. No, there we go. There's a 27.
Yeah.
And 18 will hit as well. So 2 out of 3. For 5 damage, as you unleash some tentacles upon him.
All right.
He got tickled by 3 tentacles that turn.
Tickle.
I'll not. I'll save you. If I don't kill you here, that creature will.
Okay.
We still haven't seen this creature, right? Like, we don't know what he's talking
No, I mean,
about.
we're only on like round 2, I think. It might be round 3.
Okay.
3, because I've used 3 spell slots.
Okay. That's right. I think it's, Dirge's third turn now. We've seen all the wands. Which one do we like the most? He is going to cast. He'll fire another lightning bolt down the hallway, since a lot of you are still in the hallway.
It would have helped if I drank another health potion on my turn, but oh well.
Although, actually, he moved backwards, so I wonder what the distance is for that now. No, we're still good.
Oh, gee. Oh, is he shooting me in the back? I
Sure
thought I was
is.
safe. Oh, great.
Sabra keeps hitting him with things back there, so
Okay.
he's firing a lightning bolt down the line, and also wants to hit the Swagan spawn here. So I need Gottwald and Sabra to give me dex saves.
Oh, boy.
And that creature... Ooh, that creature takes a full 29 lightning damage.
All right, that save I can make.
Alright.
I wish I'd made that last on my earlier save. I can take the damage.
Oh, that's not good. Hey, guess what? I'm dead.
Sabra lightning crackles.
Oh, dear.
Then it will point the... Let's make it fun. Let's point the Wand of Wonder at Toril.
Oh, dear.
I think I did this last time with Toril. Actually, yeah, he's gonna do like... I'm going to be blue again. And he'll point it at Toril. So
Surely
Toril,
this will make you more blue.
can you
Be
roll
less
on
blue.
the table? I don't know why it would give errors, but... on the Wand
Or
of
you can
Wonder
just roll the 1d100.
macro.
The Wand of Wonder macro.
Yes, I painstakingly added all of the table into that macro. I have a feeling one of you will probably want to use that and then want to be able to click on said macro.
Where is that?
You have to add it to your macro bar.
All right. There it is. No table sound of that name.
Okay, I
Have
don't
you
know why
given
it's
us
not working for you
access to the
guys.
table? We don't. Maybe we don't have the table. I do think you have to control.
Oh,
like,
do I have to do... Oh, you're right. Players can roll from table. Thank you. Okay, try it now.
I don't really want to.
Yeah, exactly.
It's already been blued. Ah, that's another bullshit one!
Wow, he is not getting very good luck with this
No.
thing.
This is Toril's good saves helping him, like...
So does the area even become lightly obscured because it's just water and water?
I know. Underwater, like, some of these effects don't really work. Heavy rain falls in a 60-foot radius centered on the target. The area becomes lightly obscured. The rain falls at the start of your next turn. Yeah, so you just see, like, I don't know even that would look like
Yeah.
in underwater with more rain suddenly appearing. Probably just washing the area. He curses
Yeah,
several times.
if the water's dirty, it would clean the water. Maybe I don't know. Yeah.
60-foot radius is humongous too.
It is.
You have any
Like,
idea?
the whole
Like that's
room.
huge. Like literally, this entire temple suddenly becomes filled
With clean water,
with more water.
fresh water, even.
Sure. Or I mean, it might kick up all the grime that's been kicked up on the. I clean a lot of fish tanks, so
Yeah.
if you're pouring in stuff, that could kick stuff up. Yeah, it could create a lot of bubbles. All right, Mac. Area's been filled with heavy rain and bubbles.
Go swim to Dirge. And pull out his scimitar speed.
Mm.
Whoops, ignore the +2.
Okay.
Oh, this is an archery. Yeah.
Yeah, it's archery. If we're ignoring the +2, then only the first one is gonna hit.
Oh wow.
What?
3rd and 15.
Yeah.
Jeez. Is he
Yeah.
dressed like a mage? Because he's got wands, but he must be at least.
He is, but he's got
somewhat armored.
that tough Sawagan exterior, I
Okay,
guess.
just
I think he is supposed to
natural-
have some kind of armor underneath the robes, too.
Okay.
10 damage. Dirge is looking pretty bad.
Does the tentacle count as my ally?
I think we've had this argument before. I don't think so, because it's spectral and doesn't have hit points. So can't really
It doesn't like you either.
It's been
Also,
asked to hang
like
out with
Toro,
you before
it
back,
doesn't
and
like
it's
you very
declined.
much.
It's
Yeah.
just made excuses. Oh, Mac's gonna be there? I don't know.
I got something going on that weekend.
It's only Mac.
Tentacle does not want to go to that new shrimp place. The creature here appears to be growling angrily, and the nearest one is Twirl. So it rushes over to you, Twirl.
Hey.
You are missing some hit points, so it's going to attempt to claw at you with advantage.
Aww.
Teen's not going to cut the mustard, though. It's going to try that again.
No.
Oh, my
No.
goodness, so badly.
The blue is just weirding them out too
You
much.
do see close up that would have taken a lot of damage from the lightning, and you see some of its wounds knitting together.
Oh,
Dear.
it knows how to knit.
Where did you learn
I
that?
pass along this information to everyone. Look out. They're knitters.
They're knitters.
They have a club.
It's trying to invite me. There's Thursday Knitting Club. Save me.
Do I need to go get my knitting needles?
I've already told them no.
Are they using knitting needles or crochet hooks?
That's.
Savra's got the right follow-up
Carl doesn't
questions.
know the difference. It's all the same to him.
Gottwald, you're still afraid.
You guys haven't killed this motherfucker yet.
And he screams as he swims away.
Please kill him.
Gottwald's gonna trigger the hallway trap again.
Oh no! And he's not even. Nothing he can do about it. He's not even in his right mind. Okay. So Gottwald. Not only that, Gottwald like bashes the body of Savra out of his way as he's coming out of this room, just like a bull like knocking a clown out of the way. And you just
Like
Just
a
go
bull
That feels about right.
knocking a clown out of the way.
I mean,
What are the-
technically, I'm in an air bubble, so I'm just kind of on
Okay.
the floor. So
oh 30 feet is only that far. So I don't. It may not actually. I don't make it that far.
Not quite, but you're close.
Okay.
You see that area like start to glow softly.
Yep. Well, Gottwald doesn't see that. He's just running in terror.
Swimming in terror, swimming in terror.
Yep.
All right.
The save again.
See if you can get your wits
Um,
about you.
Yep. I cannot.
So
Somebody needs to
afraid.
kill this guy.
So afraid.
I mean, you can't have that many hit points left at this point.
No, he's looking
Mhm.
real fucking bad. Oh yeah, the one that's afraid over here. Well, This one's gonna trigger the trap as it hurriedly swims
Oh, fuck off.
in fear through this area. Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20. It tries
in a
to swim
race.
around you. It can only take the dash action. Technically would trigger an attack of opportunity though. I would allow you to.
I don't think I can do anything.
Oh, it does say
I
you can't take reactions, yeah. All right. So it swims. Actually, yeah, it's gonna trigger the trap because it's going over this area. All right, so that is gonna be the vortex appears. Makes things fun.
Find fun.
Fun, fun. Oops, need to turn on linger. There we go. All right, so Gottwald, give me a strength. Is that where we are?
I don't even know how this interacts with the fear spell because it literally says I can't do anything. So I don't even know if I can like.
Well, you have
choose
the
to
whatever.
get out.
Use the frightened condition as a. If the frightened condition says anything about strength, then we can go with that.
Oh,
but
okay, I
otherwise,
see.
Uh,
Otherwise, it's the same. Okay.
yeah. Otherwise, just follow whatever you're saying. Your
Uh,
normal debuffery.
Yeah. Is it a strength saving throw or strength?
It's a strength saving throw.
Okay. Because I'm large, it's normal.
This one did not have advantage, so it gets pummeled by the vortex.
So I'm just gonna swim through this thing. Actually.
Yeah, you're fine.
This thing might die. On this
Yeah,
way.
it gets pummeled and sucked into the vortex for a second.
Yeah.
Although it tries to make the save. It gets so close, but not quite. Savra, I think I need a death save from you.
Yay!
You are
that's
so
it.
far from allies who are not afraid. Oh
Oh.
boy,
That wasn't good.
that's not good. That is one failed save. Twirl.
All right, let's do the old tentacle.
17 does hit. Wow. 7.
Yeah.
Dirge is looking pretty fucking bad when you slap that tentacle across his face.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's tentacular arm him.
16 does hit.
Yes. Yes.
23 hits.
Oh.
12 does not.
Oh man.
But give me some damage. Alright, Twirl, you slap just enough tentacle power upon him. And he finally gurgles and chokes. And one of the tentacles like wraps around his throat, and he grabs it for a second and just kind of squeezes. He's like, and finally, yeah, collapses to the ground. No, he floats in the water. Nobody's collapsed to the ground here. We're underwater.
That's what you get for bluing me. I blew you. Wait.
Yeah, might have to be a soundbite there. You do still have a
Oh no.
nasty dude next to you, though.
Well, that's all I got.
Yeah. Well, that's good timing, because it was his turn next. Mac, I didn't realize you made it all the way back there.
Got some speed of 60.
Impressive.
Alright. Going to scimitar the zombie thing.
Oh, there's a crit in there somewhere.
Mm.
Our first
Somewhere.
actual nat 20 crit attack for you guys.
Yeah.
I guess they all hit.
Yes, they do.
12, 11, 13,
My goodness.
36 damage.
36 damage. Okay, with a flurry of blows, you just dissect this creature left and right.
Did Toril kill Dirge with his
Yes.
arm? Oh, okay. Good job, Toril.
Thank you.
I liked the blue on you, Toril.
Thank you.
I guess there's still the manor of the enemy down there by Gottwald, though, in Trapsville.
Ah, damn.
So I'm actually not sure if this is the case. I don't know how these sorts of things work, to be honest. He's dead. Does the spell just end? Because it says you do have to run away from you, but if you are dead,
I would ease your suffering, yes.
will you free me from this curse?
I will indeed ease your suffering.
Okay. But that means he's free too. Like, this is what I was.
Yes, that is true. You would see that would turn off for both of them. That one's dead. So we go to Gottwald. So you are... Yeah, you see you are shaken out of the frightened. It's shaken out of the frightened. It has triggered the vortex trap. However, you know that if you remain in here, you would take damage, basically.
Okay.
And then right ahead of you, you see Sofra is bleeding out, unconscious.
Okay. Well, this actually works out well because I can't move very far anyway.
Yeah.
So Gottwald will move 15 feet, and he will produce a regular potion of healing. I don't know how you do this underwater, but he will gently open her mouth.
She's got her air bubble around her, so you can
Her
stick
air bubble. Okay, so
that
it's
makes it
okay.
easier.
Okay, so it's fine. So then it works more naturally, and he will feed her a potion of healing.
Yay!
Whoa, a good potion of healing too.
Yay!
10 hit
Nectar
points.
of life.
That's right.
Yay! I can stand up again.
Yep. That's my turn. I feel better about that turn than I have about this entire combat.
Yeah, you know what? All those events happened so that you were down there to save Sofra.
That's right.
Otherwise, none of you would be anywhere near here.
That's
and you would have
right,
not been able to
exactly.
make it down there. All happens for a reason. This dude's gonna try to make it out of the vortex, but he's got disadvantage while in the vortex, and thus continues to get pummeled. So actually, it's this creature which is stuck. And the vortex, like, he gets ripped apart with all the debris.
Oh wow. Just Twister style, just chopped up by flying debris.
What you see next is several more bodies, not ones that you guys killed, but ones that had already been dead, start twitching and doing that same thing where they turn into these creatures, and they look ready to pounce, and then a voice rings out and says, "Enough!" And you see floating from a dark corner high up in the dome appears to be a merfolk woman, dressed very plainly but elegantly, maybe some robes, and floats down very slowly. And you see all these creatures are just floating perfectly still as she descends down, still floating kind of in the middle of the chamber. And
Like whales, whenever they sleep, they just like bob up and down.
and she kind of looks impassively around the carnage and flicks her eyes at, I guess, Mac and Toril, the closest, and says, "These shock creatures invaded my home. I was teaching them a lesson when you arrived."
You're welcome.
I will allow you to explain your presence here, and do not lie to me, or I will rip your throats out.
Mac looks at Toril to see if he has an answer.
I would not like my throat ripped out today.
Me either. We were here to kill that dude, and he points at Dirge. We are on a quest to kill all the pirate lords. And so far, we got 2 out of 5. If you join us, it would be our pleasure, and it would help to rid the world of this scum pirates, like that one. And he pointed at
Boy,
Dirge again.
howdy.
You were here to kill this one. You say pirate lord? Doesn't seem
Yes.
much lord of anything.
I know. They just give the title out easily to anybody these days. I mean, all you gotta do is fill out an application, and I could be a pirate lord if I wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
Takes 20 minutes.
one
An
online,
ordained-
one
an
online
ordained
course.
pirate lord. You can officiate weddings and everything.
Yeah, only pirate weddings, but they're the best ones. And how did you find this place?
Echolocation.
We have an informant who is it? That's right? He told us at this location.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The pirates
we
have
have,
found this location, right?
we have an informant who told us that there might be some pirates here looking around for stuff.
I do not like anyone invading my space. You can see as she speaks, she's not trying to hide that she has very obvious fangs in her mouth.
Mm.
And
Ooh.
do we know it's her that cast the ability? Like, well, I guess we wouldn't know that. I guess I could ask her, was that you, your power to do that? He points at the undead.
To create spawn, yes. I did not know it would have this rapid effect. Must be a product of their physiology. Or perhaps...
How did you do it?
Sorry?
When I make the zombies, I'd like to know how to do it with the fangs, so that way they look a little scarier. How did you do it?
She looks at you very seriously for a long time. She kind of crooks a smile. She says, "My dear, I am a vampire."
Excellent. We need to talk more.
She writes in her journal, become vampire. It's right. It's now right below become lich.
Yeah. I become vampire.
Where on
and
the
I get
skill
more
tree
things.
do I have to be vampire to unlock a lich later on? Is that a
Mhm.
prerequisite?
Yeah, exactly.
She would legit ask me, like, if I let you turn me into a vampire, can I still become a lich later? Does it still work?
She cocks her head and says, "Lich, so dreadful and disgusting. Ugh."
But not as easy to kill as vampires.
Do you wish to try to kill me?
No, I kind of like you. You're entertaining. I really want to learn about the fangs thing, though, whenever you bring back the undead.
I am not here to entertain any of you. You have come into my home with such violence. That is my prerogative. Now,
What else can you do?
you have entertained me by
Really?
spilling much blood. And you can see her, she kind of does this motion and kind of laps at the water. Yes.
Several,
So
like, pull up
much-
some of her blood at her.
So much new blood I have never tasted before.
Yeah, she's, like, wafting some of her blood into the water.
I have mine.
You lost lots. Oh, red meat.
Only good in moderation. That's what they say nowadays.
I must say,
It's the lean meats that you want to eat more often.
The shark folk, they are disgusting. There is no taste there. I did not take any pleasure in killing them. I take no pleasure in these abominations that have been created. I will probably and dispose of them in some way.
There's a shark
Maybe-
outside who wants to eat them.
Well, this shock might be a deterrent for a time. First they come, then you come. Are there more that are going to come? I would hate to have to move.
I don't think so. I think we're the only ones.
This has been my home since I killed everyone.
Yeah. Any idea what these guys might be looking for? Just curious.
She sneers and says, there is much treasure in here. You can see she's wearing very fancy bracers that are like decorated and appear to be glowing softly, and she kind of absently touches them.
What does that do?
None of your business.
Oh, okay. Can I take the guy's wand? I just want one of his wands. You can
Sure.
keep the other 3.
She looks down at the body and says, does have some nice treasure. You all, she kind of looks over, have not taken anything else, have you?
I didn't know there was more things to take.
Nope.
We
It is
came
not-
here only for them.
We took some bodies outside for the shark. Does that
They, were-
count?
they were with them.
They're already dead.
I consider that a service if you can remove these bodies.
That's easy. Thought you were going to ask something hard.
I am feeling generous. You did make some entertaining moves. Gave me a moment to rest. I think I can let you take one of these ones.
Starts trudging through the water.
Shifts again.
Now, the last pirate lord we hunted down was after a sarcophagus of sorts. Are there any sarcophagi around here?
So Mac, you would this was when you weren't here yet, but you guys did see to the west of the entry hall here, there was a full room full of what looked like official like merfolk resting places with like floating sarcophagi like draped in corals and stuff with like motifs and things on the walls. You can still ask her about it, but your character would have been aware of that. You guys never went in that room, however. You immediately opened well, not immediately, but after dealing with the trap, you ended up opening the door and then immediately jumped into this combat and had been in this combat since in this main room. So
Yeah, let's go ahead and ask that question.
Okay.
Same thing. Just pirate lord searching sarcophagus. Any around here? I just want to see what she says.
Roll an insight check.
An insight check.
You see her absently flick her eyes towards the southwest as she says, this was a temple, and there are some interred here, no doubt with many treasures, but I consider them to be my property. And I would consider any theft to be a theft, a stealing from me. And I
Nope.
would have
No,
to
no.
respond in
No
kind
thieves
to
here.
that. I should check on them to make sure the creatures did not steal any, but I don't think they made it over there. Only recently heard the hallway trap get triggered. Very useful thing, yes?
It
Very
hurts.
painful.
It hurts.
This shit hurts.
Yes.
You look
I-
like you might be tired. Or, well, go ahead.
I tasted the one who cast it. Ah, her blood was exquisite, crackling with such magic energy. A pity I should have had to cast more spells around here.
You know what? You said you're tired. How about you just give us an inventory of what's in the sarcophagus, and we'll check for you. We'll make sure everything's in
Perhaps
place.
let me perhaps put a proposition to you,
Oh yeah,
great vampire lord.
he's with us. Yeah,
Yes, the misshapen cowl.
That's what like it.
I have been terrible host. My name is Mei Ling. I would offer you some food. I hope you like fish or blood.
Yes.
Some is like fish. But I just... These pirates, though we do not know how they became aware of your home here, they do know of it. And this sea devil that has invaded it, is but a symptom of the illness. There is a great, terrible sickness in the sea. Do you know of
You're
the
not
great...
here passing out the pamphlets, are you?
I am merely saying that he will not be the last.
Thor will tuck a pamphlet back behind his feathers.
No pamphlet.
Toro comes out, it's like, no.
No, not this one, not this one.
Not this one.
The great Leviathan, or no, not Leviathan. The great Kraken will continue to send more evils your way. And our goal is to stop this threat to all of the seas, including your home, now that they know of it. We will leave you with your treasures, but whatever boons, whatever gifts you may give us to further our goal of ending the threat to the seas also ends threats to your home, because they will, as I said, continue to send more of these sea devils here. Perhaps you don't care. Perhaps you do.
You are heroes then. Not just hunters of shark folk. You have agenda, you have great quest. Ideals and ambitions.
There are bad things happening. Yeah, exactly. Shucks.
Yeah, so much. Well,
kind of words, such kind of words.
Yeah.
I have offered you a wand that should be mine by rights, I believe. Came into my home, attacked me. Should lay claim to treasure, but I see your
our noble
prowess.
quest. Noble quest, you could say.
Sure, save the seas. It will come for me eventually, etc., etc. Well, I think the greatest gift I can give you is your lives. Yes? Would you agree with this?
I'd still like to learn more about becoming a vampire.
I was about to say, you ask 3 of the 4 of us, we will give you one answer. The other one, we don't know so much.
She says,
she like legit has questions. She's like, give me the pros and cons here. Like, this being a live thing and it's not like it's not working out, and she's trying to find her path. Is it going to be vampires?
I don't know if she's going to turn you into a full vampire, though. I think she's going to turn you into one of these like monster things over here.
She says, she again looks at you very seriously, Savra. She says, we often find that the ones who crave it the most succumb to baser instincts. And she flicks a look at the Sawagan spawn sitting there, like just floating, staring ahead. If the transformation is not agreeable with you, then you end up as spawn. And she flicks her wrist, and they like spin around in circles.
Savra's taking notes.
And the spawn, they do not think without my thoughts guiding them.
Interesting. My zombies are currently the same, but again, they lack the fangs, and I like the fangs.
Ah, you are, what is the word? Necrocaster, then.
Yes,
You deal in death.
yes.
I see. Well,
I made a dragon friend. He likes death too.
we all have our dragon friends now, don't we?
Yeah.
Well,
I do thank you for the one, though.
yes, you can keep the wands. I have tasted much of your bloods. They are very nourishing. But I fear if you stay longer, I may need more.
Do you want to eat the turtle?
But
It makes good turtle soup.
I will take what you said into consideration about dark times and krakens and things. May have to look at other locations if everybody is suddenly stopping by for visit. Would not agree with me very much.
Yeah, they want to see the sarcophagus thing. Something about it. I don't know, really. I stopped paying attention when they started talking about it.
It is all under my purview. There will be no one getting into that without dealing with me.
Do you mind if we take a look at it at least?
You are really trying my patience.
I've been called worse. It's fine. I'll give you some more blood.
What I will do is momentarily disable that hallway trap, as entertaining as
thank
it would
God.
be to watch it drag your bodies around, to expedite your egress from my home. Does this agree with all of you? You can see her getting a little more annoyed as it drags on.
Yep.
We're out. All right, later.
Yes, please tell everyone this place is abandoned and empty, if you will. Don't need any
We
others
will do
stopping
that.
by. And
What lives in your bushes?
It was
she-
nice talking to you.
yeah, she does live up to her part of the
You
bargain.
seem nice.
Yeah, she did.
Got a lovely place here.
Yeah, if you want, Toril and Mac, you can warn her that there's some more of those creatures, but then, of course, she can remind you that those are actually her creatures, and she'll be disposing of the bodies herself.
Mm.
Yeah, you all can make your way back out. Mac, I don't know if you still have Speak with Animals on or how long that's supposed to last.
I'm actually going to go into that room.
The
We're
sarcophagus
not
room?
really, we're not really leaving.
Well, she follows you to she does the host thing where she swims behind as you guys
Oh,
are
does she?
going. I'm not gonna. You can go in there if you want, but she's not gonna just dismiss you without. Or what she probably does is has her like servants, like all these. What did I say? There was like 2 or 3 more that spawned up and like follow you, kind of escorting you out, basically. So if you want to head there, you can, but that's gonna make a whole different set of things happen.
Do we want to know what's in there? How badly do we want to know?
I mean, it's magic items. It's definitely magic items. It's definitely like magic treasure. But we're only here, at least Gottwald, because it is thinking that we're only here because the pirates are coming here. Like, we're not here to raid these places ourselves.
That's
We're
just a
here-
bonus.
That's just a bonus.
Yeah.
We're here because the pirate captains are here.
And the pirate captain's dead now.
And the pirate captain's dead now. Yeah.
And from what you can tell, it did not appear that this pirate captain knew that this place was occupied by a fucking vampire lady.
A mer vampire.
A mer vampire, yeah.
Several take a piece of coral, mer vampire inside, turn around, she will eat you.
Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly. You do the Walking Dead thing on the door.
Dead inside.
Don't dead walk inside or so whatever it was.
Yeah, I know
It's like
you're right.
wrong.
Don't dead open inside.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah. That's what it was. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Savra, you can officially add the Wand of Wonder to your inventory.
Yay!
As,
And I don't think Mac would do this, but I feel like if we had like Kethra in the party, like we legit would have a problem with like, okay, somebody wants to
Yeah.
like legit wants to steal.
so this is it does require attunement.
Mhm.
But yeah, it's a full magic item. The wand has 7 charges. While holding it, you can use an action to expend 1 charge and choose a target within 120 feet. It could be a creature, object, or a point in space. Then you roll a D100 and consult the table to see what happens.
Okay.
The wand regains 1d6 plus 1 expended charges daily at dawn. So I think he spent 2 charges. So we'll say it probably currently has 5.
Well, he just got really unlucky. A
did.
lot of these are spells.
I added all of these in here, and he got hilariously unlucky. Or maybe you guys got lucky. Yeah, some of them are just like solid damage spells. Like there's lightning bolt in there, slow is in there, fireball's in there.
It looks like maybe like 30%, maybe 25% are just nothing things. You know.
Yeah.
Grass grows, leaves grow, turn blue.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use the effects of the Pearl of Power, then I'm gonna deattune from it.
Okay.
So it gives I think that gives me a
spell slot. Yeah, keep a spell slot. And then, yeah.
What level spell slot does that give me? Pearl of Power.
Oh, and you found another. I should mention you found another magic compass on Dirge, and when you compare them, it appears to point the exact same direction as the other one did.
Okay.
Wand of Wonder. Okay.
There.
All right, so another pirate captain is slain. You've got these compasses that seem to be confirming things. So real quick, Mac, how did you want to deal with the shark coming out, or did you want to? We can... It seems busy chomping on the body. If you wanted to stealth your way out, you think you might be able to.
Mac says, Sharky, that's the bad news for you. We encountered a vampire mermaid in there, and your boss leader, Dirge, is no more.
Oh! Spilled blood. Knew it was bad.
Mm-hmm. But come with us.
I'll be your master now.
I will take care of you. And
I will adopt you. I'll rename you.
I am a master of animals, by the way. I've got my own drake. I've got an eel in my pocket. I've got an eel in my pocket.
I really was expecting to throw that eel out at some point in this comment. Yeah, it's all underwater.
I know. I thought about it, but by the time I got up there, there was like nothing. There was just Dirge. So I was like, well, it's kind of a waste. I'd like to adopt you, and I can guarantee you that as we go forward, there will be more blood spilled for you to eat. You will not go hungry with us.
Well, a war shark needs a crew to go to battle. You charge into battle like Captain Dirge.
Yes, we do.
You are
but with kindness.
so much smaller.
It's not the size that matters, but if you want something big, look at him. He points at our gut wall.
That's what she said.
Yes. Yeah. You having some lady problems?
The shark reluctantly seems to become fond of you. Tenuously so. And like I said, he's got those like straps and stuff on him. Yeah. Sure, fuck it.
Everybody, grab onto him.
We're right. Jump in, bitch. We're riding a shark.
Get it, loser.
Oh, it was loser. Oh, it was loser. Yeah.
All right, you all ride the shark. back up to this. Now, the shark cannot actually stay on your ship.
he can't hop up on the ship.
Yeah, but perhaps go alongside. He is a little worried, however, Mac. You think he may demand that you actually that he act as your vehicular mount.
Wait, say it again. What?
He can't go on the ship, and he feels like his purpose is to be your ship.
Sure. I'll ride on him.
All right. So now for future encounters, Mac is riding a giant shark. That's not going to complicate things whatsoever.
It's going to become a very codependent relationship. I have to ride the shark, guys. He gets
Also,
real upset if I don't ride him.
I expect you to always have to cast having one spell slot dedicated to speak with animals. You can constantly actually communicate with said shark because he expects that communication in that level.
Oh man, he's gonna be like, is he like a clingy girlfriend? Is it like you didn't call me in the last 2 hours sort of situation?
You got it.
Why aren't you answering your phone? Are you cheating on me? Who are you with?
You guys,
what's her name? Is
you guys get back up to the ship, except for Mac, who stays with the shark.
Max stopped spending time with the crew. It's like, where's Mac these days? He's with his shark.
He's trying to jump ship again.
He jumped the shark.
I did jump the shark.
That's right.
You all get back up there, and your compasses now point to the Nelanther Isles. That's the only location. You know Tentrix is down there. You can start making your way towards there, and after maybe the better part of a day, you see just in the distance, whoever is in the crow's nest says, ship coming right at us. And you can see that it is definitely proudly flying the flags of the Black Armada, heading straight towards you. And that is where we are going to end our session of Call from the Deep. Toril, Master of Rolls, gets the MVP tonight.
All right.
Absolutely. Oh, double
Roll
prizes!
twice!
Yay!
The dice are still.
Yeah, you motherfucker! He still got the best rolls.
That's a good potion of greater healings.
Which one did we end up with? The
And then
two different potions. Nice.
Yep. Although you're the least, you never get hits.
I got hit for 15.
Yeah, you did.
I hit him a little bit.
A little bit.
All right, that is.
Now I got a cold. Cold resistance is good.
I got hit for 59.
Yeah, you got hit for enough.
That is going to do it for this week's session of Call from the Deep. You should head over to our live post-session discussion chat from the Deep after our show tonight. Thank you to Chris, Heather, Raymond, and Reese for playing. Thank you to all the wonderful fans for watching, and thank you to the patrons. Shoutouts to Platinum patrons: Joe, Will, Thomas, Stan, Brennan, Genocider, Eclectic, Roll Plural, Christopher, Corey, Big Nut, John F, John L, Tyler, Nathan, Cap, Chris, Counselor, Andrew, Del, the Reldron, Stephanie, Patrick, Jason, Ismail, Amat, Lumpy, Spud, Sharni, Warden, Harold, Udimona, LLC, Jamie, Reese, Tom, and Lucius. And gold patrons: RPG, Papercrafts, Pretty Boy, and Yuma, Dead Lizard Lounge, Jerome, Nathan, Fessica, Torta, Scott, Rufus, Carolyn, Jerry, Glenn, Marcus, and Mark. Thank you all very much for your support. We're live streaming our D&D adventures every week, and we will see you next time.
Was I supposed to roll for a lingering injury? Since I technically died.
Yes, I need a con save.
I guess I can do that real quick.
We also forgot some of you are still have lingering injuries. Oh, you made the save.
Though.
Made the save.
Finally! The
Nice.
first save I've made all night.
I think.